The stadium holds its breath as the boy born in Madrid steps to the spot. With one impossibly cool chip down the middle, Achraf Hakimi eliminates Spain, the country of his birth, and sends Morocco, his parents' homeland, into uncharted history. How does a son of Spanish soil grow up to break Spanish hearts and feel nothing but pride? To understand that penalty, you have to go back to a small apartment in Madrid. Part 1. The Son of Madrid. Achraf Hakimi was born on the 4th of November 1998 in Madrid, but not the Madrid of palaces and postcards. His parents were Moroccan immigrants who had crossed the sea looking for a better life. His father sold goods on the street. His mother cleaned other people's homes. Years later, Hakimi would say it plainly. "I am the son of immigrants. My parents sacrificed everything for me. Everything I do for them." Football was his escape and his dream all at once. On the hard ground of the neighbourhood, the boy with frightening speed stood out from everyone around him. At just 8 years old, he was spotted and brought into the academy of the biggest club in the world, Real Madrid, La Fábrica. The same factory that had produced legends now had a quiet, polite kid from a migrant family chasing every ball like his life depended on it. He has spoken about the long journeys to training, the sacrifices his family made just to get him there. The dream was never only his, it belonged to the whole household. Part 2. The Breakthrough. In 2017, the boy from the streets of Madrid made his first team debut for Real Madrid, bursting down the right flank with that signature electric pace. He looked like he belonged immediately. Quick feet, a willingness to overlap, and the lungs to do it for 90 minutes. He was raw defensively, sure, but the raw materials were rare. Real Madrid trusted him in their biggest games, and so, still a teenager, Achraf Hakimi became a Champions League winner with Real Madrid, a kid from a migrant family lifting Europe's biggest prize. But trophies won young can be a trap. At Real Madrid, the path ahead was blocked by world-class names. To truly grow, Hakimi needed to play, week in, week out. In 2018, he made the bravest choice of his young career, leaving the comfort of Madrid for Germany. At Borussia Dortmund, Achraf Hakimi was finally let off the leash, and what the Bundesliga saw was pure acceleration. He didn't just defend the right side, he attacked it like a winger, eating up the grass in front of him. According to widely reported Bundesliga data, Hakimi clocked one of the fastest speeds ever recorded in the league, around 36.5 kilometers per hour, a genuine speed record. And he wasn't just fast, he was decisive. Goals, assists, end product. The fullback was becoming an attacking weapon. Alongside young stars, he tore up the Bundesliga over 2 seasons on loan, a string of goals and assists that announced him to all of Europe. He was no longer a Real Madrid prospect. He was one of the most exciting fullbacks on the planet, and Europe's biggest clubs were watching. Part 3. The Climb. In 2020, Inter Milan came calling. Real Madrid sold their academy graduate, and Hakimi headed to Italy to join a team chasing the Scudetto. Under Antonio Conte, in a 3-at-the-back system, Hakimi found the perfect home for his game. A wingback given license to fly. He scored crucial goals. He created chances. He turned defence into attack in a heartbeat with that searing pace. Italian football prides itself on tactical discipline, and yet here was a fullback who could break the whole structure open by himself. In 2021, Inter Milan were crowned champions of Italy, their first Scudetto in over a decade, with Achraf Hakimi a central figure. A Champions League at Real Madrid, a speed record in Germany, a league title in Italy, and he was still only 22. Then came the move that confirmed his status. In the summer of 2021, Paris Saint-Germain came for him. According to widely reported figures, the deal was worth around €60 million, making Hakimi one of the most expensive right-backs in football history. In Paris, he joined a galaxy of stars and held his own, charging up and down the right wing in front of the whole footballing world. Pace, crossing, overlapping runs, link up with the best attackers alive. He had become exactly what every modern team wanted. But for all the club glory, the defining decision of Achraf Hakimi's life had nothing to do with Madrid, Dortmund, Milan, or Paris. Part 4. The choice. Born in Madrid, raised in the Spanish system, Achraf Hakimi could have played for Spain, one of the giants of world football. Instead, he chose Morocco, his parents' country, the land of his blood, if not his birth. He explained it from the heart, that Morocco was always inside him, that he chose the country of his family, his roots, his identity. It was more than a football decision. It was a statement about who he was, a son of immigrants honouring the people who gave up everything for him. And in time, that choice would carry him to a stage no African or Arab footballer had ever reached. Part 5. The Miracle of Qatar. At the 2022 World Cup, Morocco arrived as underdogs, and Hakimi wore the armband as their captain and their heartbeat down the right. They topped a group containing Belgium and Croatia. Suddenly, the football world started paying attention to this fearless team. Then came the round of 16 and a cruel twist of fate. Spain, the country of Achraf Hakimi's birth. For 120 minutes, Morocco defended with everything they had. The match went to penalties. The whole world held its breath. Their goalkeeper became a hero, denying Spain again and again. And then the moment arrived, the chance to win it. The captain, the boy born in Madrid, he didn't blast it, he dinked it, a soft, audacious Panenka straight down the middle into history. Morocco beat Spain, and Achraf Hakimi, son of Spanish soil, felt nothing but pride for the nation in his heart. And then the image that defined a tournament, Hakimi running into the stands to embrace his mother, the cleaner who had sacrificed everything, now watching her son make history. It didn't stop there. In the quarter-final, Morocco knocked out Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. For the first time ever, an African and Arab nation had reached the semi-finals of a World Cup. A continent erupted. From Casablanca to Paris, from Brussels to the Middle East, millions saw themselves in this team, and in their captain, the immigrant's son. The dream finally met its limit against France, the eventual champions. Morocco lost the semi-final, but they lost as heroes. Hakimi, who faced his club teammates that night, walked off to a standing ovation from the entire world. They had changed what was possible. Part 6. The Storm. But fame brings scrutiny, and not all of it about football. Off the pitch, Hakimi faced serious legal allegations, a difficult public chapter that hung over him. We don't sensationalize such matters here. We note only that it was a heavy period, played out under the harshest spotlight, while he tried to keep performing at the very top. And perform he did. Through the noise, Achraf Hakimi kept doing what he had always done, running, defending, attacking, refusing to be defined by anything but his football. He answered questions the only way an athlete truly can, on the grass, with his feet, in the games that matter most. Part 7. European Glory. In 2025, PSG finally chased down the prize they had craved for years, and Hakimi was at the very centre of it. Now a senior leader, a wiser player, he combined his trademark pace with the experience of a man who had seen it all. Paris Saint-Germain were crowned champions of Europe, and Achraf Hakimi added a Champions League title in his own right, no longer a teenage passenger but a driving force. The kid from the Madrid streets had now won the biggest club trophy with two different clubs, in two different eras of his life. And the hunger didn't fade. In 2026, Hakimi and PSG conquered Europe once again, back-to-back Champions League glory. 2 Champions League titles in a row at the peak of his powers. From the academy kid who left to find game time to a serial winner at the very summit of the sport. By any measure, he had become one of the greatest right-backs of his generation, and arguably the greatest African fullback the game has ever seen. Part 8. The Return. And then, the story came full circle. The 2026 World Cup, and once again, Achraf Hakimi leads Morocco out as captain. But this time, they don't arrive as underdogs. After Qatar, the whole world knows what this team and this captain can do. He carries the hopes of a nation, a continent, and millions of immigrant children who look at him and see their own families' journeys. As he has said, he plays for more than himself, for Morocco, for Africa, for everyone told their dreams were too big for where they came from. The footsteps. Think about the journey. A street vendor's son, born in a poor corner of Madrid, who could have worn the shirt of Spain. Instead, he chose his roots and led an African nation to a place in history that no one believed was possible. He chose to honor the 2 people who cleaned homes and sold goods on the street so that one day their boy could chip a penalty into history. Achraf Hakimi is not just a great footballer. He is proof that where you come from is not a limit, it's a source of strength. The son of immigrants who chose his roots and made an entire continent believe. If this story stayed with you, subscribe to Beyond the Boots for more. The boots tell the story. We just follow the footsteps.